For the next 100 days with the power of the Create mod, I'm going to be transforming this taiga island into an incredible Viking village, fit with everything needed to live my best Viking life. Let's get started. Here we are, day 1 with our 100-day video. This is my first type of video like this, so hey, how about a like and subscribe just for good luck? But enough of that, there is so much work to do here, and let's get started by punching this tree. Of course, we'll need ourselves a crafting bench. And how about the world's first pickaxe? And there's nothing but mossy cobblestone around, which is an issue because you can't use that to make wooden tools. And I gotta come back for that. We can't leave trees floating, folks. That's literally it. Mossy cobblestone, that's all that's around? All right, we gotta dig into the ground for some stone. There we go, finally, goodness. And we'll just go ahead and grab enough stone for, you know, some basic tools. 12's enough, nice round even number. Now let's get that upgrade straight away. And we might as well go on to the axe and a shovel as well. And of course, on our first Minecraft day, one of the biggest things that we need is a bed. We gotta find some sheep. We need sheep so we can sleep. Because I'm a coward. While we're trying to find sheep, I'm just gonna use my tree chopping mod to go ahead and knock down some of these trees so we can get a couple more bits of wood. And we gotta find a space to build our Viking village as well. Wow, this is a nice little river. Oh, and there's some berries over there. Early game food. Make ourselves our first boat to get over here. Oh, and actually, there's a birch forest off in this direction. So maybe we head over there to try and look for some sheep. Oh, and there's a couple right there. I wish I had some iron sheep. I'm so sorry about this. Oh, I missed it. I'm getting so distracted by so many things. We have the... Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? Oh my gosh, that's totally a trail ruin. Absolutely fantastic. That's incredible. I've never excavated one of these before. Very cool. I'm getting too distracted, Throwlash. We gotta find the place to live. Now, I think we're just gonna follow this river for a little bit until we find a nice piece of terrain. I do like the look of that up there. And of course, we're gonna stop and get a couple more resources. Now, we are on Create 6, but we're on Minecraft 1.21.1. So we do have the vanilla backport mod on here. So we do have the firefly bushes as well as pale gardens, etc. Nip over here for some potatoes. And if you'd like, I have a mod list in the description as well. So you can go ahead and download the mods yourself and play along with me. Puppy dogs. Oh, I wish I had bones. Grab some pumpkins. That'll be good if we ever do some villager trading. Oh, and more puppy doos. Hi. Hello. Oh, I wish you could be my friend. Oh, goodness. Big hole. Don't die on the first day. There's some zinc and andesite over there. Ooh, but I feel like the sun is going down kind of quick. We'll have to remember where that is. Because the andesite is super useful for the Create mod. Now, we're not going to go super big into the Create mod. I really just want to use it for automation so we can create our incredible builds. little anti-physics tree. Here we go. And I think I'm just going to spend the rest of the day kind of looking around, you know, seeing what's around and maybe find a place to... Oh, village! Oh my gosh! Never mind. We'll just spend the rest of the day in this village. What an incredible first find for us. And the sun's already going down on day 1. I'm feeling the pressure already. And let's ransack this place for everything they've... Oh, hey! Oh, that's awesome. I have this as a new structure for this mod, the Universal Sawmill, which I will absolutely take. It's one of the greatest mods in existence. Essentially, it's just a stone cutter for wood products. And speaking of stone cutters, and I haven't seen a bed yet, so we are going to go ahead and make our own. Nighty-night on day 1, and awaking fresh and refreshed on day 2. Kitty cat. Oh, more potatoes, pumpkin seeds. Oh, food. Absolutely wonderful. And what do we get there? Ooh, cabbage seeds. Nice. Oh, do we take him on for a little iron? Or do we just explore more? I think we explore a little more. 8 iron nuggets, really? We were so close. Eat some of this bread we stole from the villagers. Really nothing worth anything in that chest. Ooh, a bundle. That's actually massive. Oh, that's so handy. What are you here? A carpenter. Very cool. Oh, I can buy torches from you. Nice. So I'm assuming, yeah, that's with this. And an iron axe. Upgrades, folks. Upgrades. So we're going to put all of our foliage in this bundle. So I remember, hey, all your foliage is in here, Throw. All right, we've done enough at this here village. Let's find a place to live. And actually, looking at this landmass here, if we get off our boat and just walk around here for a bit, this is nice. It's in a very dense forest. There's good elevation, but it's not too high. I mean, there are a couple of places where we'll have to flatten out by the looks of it, but this might actually be pretty nice. Actually, if I look on my map here, this is just one giant island. And I think Giant Island is going to be perfect for Viking Village. So let's find a nice little spot and we'll put down some roots. Now on the map over here, I did find something that looked almost like a very natural dock. And that would be this right here. Ooh, yeah. This is a nice little plot of non-existent land. And you know, I think with a little bit of simple oh, okay, all right, eager to go swimming. I think with a nice bit of simple terraforming, this could be a pretty good dock. Hey, you gotta be careful with your tree chopping mod when you're too close to other trees, because it'll just take down the whole forest, my goodness. And you know what? After having a little bit of a look about, there's
there's a lot of terrain that I would need to fill in. So let me find another place, maybe. And you know, having a little gander around the whole island, this area right here seems like a super nice natural dock area. I actually like the way that the stones stick out a little bit in some of the water. And if we head off into Cheaty Free Cam for just a minute, this is nice. And then if we tear this back a little bit, this is a nice little natural dock as well. There's a lot of open water here for some Viking ships. Not that I've ever made a Viking ship before, but I think right behind this area is going to be a nice spot for us to start. So let me spend the rest of the day just clearing out a couple of trees, which should give us an area to make a little base camp. And then hopefully soon, a starter build. Day 3, and we've got ourselves a bit of a base camp set up here with our inventory. Oh my gosh, this tree chopping mod in one of these forests is a little overpowered, but that's okay. And before we get started on our first house, there is one other thing, actually 2 other things that we need, and we're gonna have to go on an adventure to find them. But before we go on our adventure, we definitely need a furnace. And I thought that I saw a little entrance down to the... yes, a little cave entrance over here. Perfect. And I just want to nip over here and get a couple more pieces of cobblestone. Finding some easy coal would be nice, but it doesn't look like the locals are going to be okay with that. And to cook our meat for right now, we're just going to use the old campfire as we go ahead and cook some charcoal, because we got all those logs, we might as well use them. Well, we've got enough in there to have all of that turn into charcoal. We have our cooked mutton. Let's go on an adventure to find some dark oak, and I think we're gonna head off in the westernly direction. Oh, and you know what? We should empty our bundle and bring that with us too. Okay, now we're going west. Oh, and there's something else that we need. And are those diamonds? However, it's right next to something I don't think I want to mess with right now. Oh, but there is some right here, so maybe we could... How do I get down there without dying, though? Oh, I have a boat, silly. All right, so we're down here. Getting out is going to be an issue. However, I'm not entirely worried about that. I do have a couple blocks. There is some moss right next to us. You know what? Yellow, am I right? Grab a couple things. Grab a couple things and bounce. Oh, no, I can hear the little spiders. Oh, and there's some iron as well. Let's go, our first iron. Oh, my gosh, it was so much, too. Okay, I think I've definitely overstayed my welcome, so let's find the closest way to get out of here. Oh, and the sun's already going down. And I still don't have bones for my puppies. That's all right. We set on a mission. We're going to continue this mission. Ooh, the lava lake. All right, it's sleepy time. I'm not messing with that. Well, look at this. We found so much stuff already. We got 18 iron with some glowberries, 2 stacks of moss. A horse would be... Oh, I saw a mushroom. Oh, yes, we're right there. Awesome. Grab some extra food as we go, and let's see if this river will take us there. Oh, it certainly will. Yes, and some pigs. I'm sorry, piggies, but you're made out of meat. And what's this? Ooh, flax. Yeah, flax is very useful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut a couple of these trees down and hopefully get a couple saplings out of it as well. And you know, we might as well grab some oak while we're here too. That exploded everywhere. And the leaf litter. I definitely want leaf litter. Oh, and more flax. Yes, we are definitely going to need flax. Oh, I could really use a backpack right now. Oh, cows. Oh, give me some leather. Oh, no. Pockets are full. Yes, okay. So we need leather for backpacks. And I hate to leave the meat here, but, you know, we have firefly bushes at home. But at the same time, how do you make a backpack? Ooh, string. I need string. And 4 pieces of leather. Oh, we only have 3. What are the chances there's one more cow somewhere? The chickens are laughing at me. They're like, you never find a cow. Oh my gosh, they're right. I will never find a cow. Really? Just not one more. Not one more cow? You gave me turtles. You gave me turtles before cows. And then we've got whatever the heck generation this is. Sure thing, game. You tried your best. Oh, is that a shipwreck? Oh, it totally is. I don't have enough room in my pockets. We've got to check it out. And it's almost the end of day 3 already. Wow, this goes quick. Well, I'm just going to spend the rest of the day excavating this, I guess, to try and see if there is anything worth taking. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Bunch of iron. Perfect. It's definitely sleepy time. And let's see. The other room is usually around here somewhere. Aha. Whoa. Wow. Actually. And there should be another chest over here with the buried treasure map. Yes. Yes. Oh, and books. Oh, gosh, we got to get rid of so much stuff. And I mean, the compass, too. Yeah, let's take it all. I've given up so much already. All right, let's go home first, and then we'll worry about treasure. I thought that was a cow. And if I'm not mistaken, home was east. Oh. Ooh. Everything's cool. We're cool. Everything's cool. That's what you get for not looking where you're running, Throwlash. Now, is this my island already? There's no way we were that close. Wait, oh no, it is! Incredible stuff. I need a hay bale under this. Let me go ahead and clear out my pockets, and we'll get sorted on that starter build. Now, actually, before we get started, I do want to clear out a bunch of these trees because we are going to go with a Palisades village here, and I do need a lot of open space for this, and I kind of just like to see what I'm working with terrain-wise as well before I put a building down. So I think let's kick it into a time lapse, and I'll just tear down as many of these as I can. Uh-oh, we've got some friends early in the morning. One of them's got a shovel. They're no match for old Throw, though. Now, hopping into Cheaty Free Cam, this isn't exactly how big this area is going to be. I'm probably going to get a little bit wider with it here, but that's a future Throw Latch problem. That's not a right now problem. Are those more dogs behind me? You're just taunting me at this point. Minecraft, throw me a bone. But I've made myself another chest. I'm going to go ahead and put my pockets away, or empty my pockets, and make myself a few torches because we need dirt. We need so much dirt, and I think the first bit of dirt that we're going to mine is this right here. And I'm glad that little land sticking out piece behind me is now gone, but I need a lot more dirt than that so we can flatten out our area for a bit of building. And we're just gonna head off in this direction so I'm not digging up anywhere where we're gonna be building. And also I need one more piece of leather, come on. And there's the leather machines, here we go. Wait, where's your eyes? Wait a second, what? Where are your eyes? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, ladies. I just need, oh, come on, please? Oh, I got 2 pieces, all right, thank you. Oh, that's right, dirt. That's why I'm here. Oh, and that's right. This is Create. We need some andesite as well, so we might as well gather some of this up, too. Got our andesite, got our leather, got our dirt back home so we can do some terraforming. Oh, no, that's it? That's all. I don't know why I thought all of that was going to fill that in. Whoops. Oh, that's so much more to fill in, and the day's almost over, but that's all right. We'll take a quick nap, and then we'll get back to it tomorrow. Well, I just cleared out a bit more space, and I think I'm going about this all wrong, I gotta be honest. Like I said, folks, this is my first time, so, you know, a little help encouragement would be great. But I think what I really need to do, instead of getting a small little starter build in right now and solidifying a spot, is we gotta mess with some Create, because that's what I know, people. I know Create. I also know that I need to plant this flax so I can get some string, so let's get a little bit more cobblestone. We'll get this rice planted, grab some wheat, potatoes, cabbages, onions, and perfect, a nice little farm going for us. Hopefully that flax grows up real quick, because I need a backpack. I want my backpack. Anyways, Create, what are we doing with Create? Well, I'd really love to get started on getting a small little iron farm going. And for an iron farm, we need a ton of stuff. We need 3 pieces of andesite alloy. We actually need 4 for the andesite casing as well, and an iron ingot. And the casing is easy enough. Strip a log, right-click with alloy, there we go. And we should be able to make ourselves a drill now. And we gotta get a ton more iron smelted up before we continue. And we're gonna need a cogwheel, which means we're gonna need some shaft. Now, essentially what we're gonna have is a setup kind of like this. We're gonna have a waterlogged drill here with a cobblestone in the middle and some lava. And that is going to make cobblestone that's gonna go into this millstone here, and it's gonna go on a belt. And that belt is going to go into a storage drawer, and the drawer is going to have iron nuggets in it, and then we'll have something else over here that'll get rid of all of our flint. Now, on the back here, we're going to have some water and a fan, and the fan is just going to be blowing on all of this gravel that we're going to get from the millstone, and we have a nice little simple iron farm. You can see the issue already. I ain't got no kelp. And if I look on the map, we are surrounded by river. So we're going to have to go on another small little adventure to find an ocean to get some kelp. Well, we're back at that shipwreck. I should have brought the buried treasure map with me. But look at all this kelp down here. And while the kelp is cooking up, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves an iron block, another andesite casing, so that way we can get our first press and a hand crank. And what we're going to be able to do with this is just bonk. There we go, a couple iron sheets. And then with another andesite casing, we can make a propeller and also a fan. We use some of our kelp to make a belt, and with a bit more kelp, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some andesite funnels. And one of those funnels is going to hold iron nuggets. So now when we start washing our gravel, the iron nuggets will go in here, and the flint should be going in that box. And crafting our first bucket, there are a couple places that we need to have some water and shapes. Now, the first place we need water is in the drill, and the second place we need water is right in front of this fan. And the last thing that we need besides power is just a little bit of lava. And if I remember correctly, that was somewhere off in the east, so let me go grab a bucket of that. Lava acquired, let's go ahead and put that in there, and now, oh yeah, power. So we're gonna run this off of 2 large and 1 small water wheel, and using the small water wheel with some water underneath it just makes this go so much faster already. And the last thing we're gonna do here is just make this power go a little bit faster. We go big cog, small cog, connect power up to our fan, and just make sure that it is Blowing in the correct direction, yes. And we'll increase the speed by 1 more and then get it connected up here. It's day 10, I don't want to talk about it. But look at this, we finally have our iron farm set up. And I'm probably not going to go through every single create contraption that I make in this world, just because that'll take forever. But we're going to have to keep an eye on this one because we're almost full on cobblestone already. But I forgot that the 1x2 drawers exist, but that's okay. We have this thing in now and it is getting us a bunch of iron. So we're just going to let this run in the background while we go ahead and finally do some other stuff. Grab some of that leather we got from those cows, grab some iron from our new iron farm. Oh yeah, I gotta make a chest. And boom, backpack. Oh my gosh, so excited. And upgrading these to the different tiers is pretty easy. We'll do that later. We need a bit of oak for the starter build, so we'll go ahead and cut these down. And let's take a nap on day 10 and start day 11 with our starter build. So we're almost done with day 12. Actually, I had a couple things that I needed to get done in order to get ready for this build. We had to do a bit of terraforming because I needed more dirt. Always need more dirt. And there's a couple other things that I need in order to do this as well. I don't know why I'm going over there. Actually, there's only one thing that I need, and that is the carpenter's table, and that should be pretty easy to get as long as we have... Oh yeah, we got enough. And with a saw over here and a carpenter's table, we should be ready to get going on this. And look at this quaint little guy. Oh my gosh, it needs a little foliage on the roof, but I think it's super cute. And it came out really great. I am very happy with it, and the inside is obviously not done. Now, foliage for the roof, I don't really have too much, mainly because I just don't have any bone meal, which is a problem at this point, but that's okay. We can just plop things down where we think they should go at this point. And I want to cover every piece of dirt with something, so that way, if I hit this moss with bone meal, then it won't convert the dirt to bone meal. To moss, excuse me, I don't think. Oh, you know, actually, I'd love to have some of those. What are those? The bushes? I wonder if any of those are sitting around on the shore anywhere. Yeah, and for lighting, we have these sconces. I think they're from supplementaries, maybe? Yeah, it looks like they're from supplementaries, and we only have a couple because we're in desperate need for iron still. And there we go for our first little starter build. I think that turned out super great. But the inside certainly needs a lot of love, like I said before, and I think the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna line the bottom of this with slabs, and I feel like maybe I want to put a couple of stairs somewhere, but we'll see where we go. Yeah, maybe we hold up each edge kind of like this. Maybe in the center too. Yeah, you know, that's not bad. I kind of like it. Set down a bed for the first time. Oh my gosh, I didn't have a respawn point until now. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of decoration in here, get things looking nice and homely, and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. And there we are. It's not much, but it is a starter base. We got our chests with all of our stuff, a couple of drawers, a couple more places to hold things, and then our starting equipment here, and a little campfire to poke a hole in the roof. But that's okay. You can see the smoke coming out of the top, and it's really cute. Also means I can get rid of this. Oh, we really need to do something about this food because I am getting hungry real quick, and I think the next thing we're gonna want to worry about is not so much food, but materials. So we should probably head down into the bottom of the world, do a little bit of caving, some mining, and get geared up. I just remembered mushroom stew is a thing. So we've got a little bit of food. We have a couple bits of food in our backpack as well. Why don't we find some caves? And I think there was one right off in this direction, down over here. Yes. So we'll hit this first. I'm looking for copper. I'm not looking for enderman. Oh, 2 of them. Jeez. I'm looking for copper. I'm also looking, that's a creeper. Whew. All right. We're good. Everything's fine. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm looking for copper, a little bit of iron, and a little gold would be fine too. Nobody saw me completely fail on that, right? And this cave doesn't go anywhere but back out. Oh, geez. But there is copper. Oh, and actually, this guy has a grass block, so if we can snag him... No, go in the boat, please. Go in. Nope, in the boat. All right, so if I got one in the... Nope, okay. All right, they don't want to go in the boat. I'm not worried about it then. All right, let's look for some other caves. Looks like we got one here. Oh, I see some copper down there. Ugh, I don't want to plug this up, but I think we're going to have to... And that's it. Again, just nothing in this cave. Whoa, whoa. All right, that's a cave. That's what we want. I know exactly how to get in here. So at this point, I think I have enough copper. I'm really looking for, some of this zinc would be nice, but iron would be incredible. And then some gold. There's iron there. Perfect. I'm gonna watch myself on this dripstone. Oh gosh, he's right there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ooh. Oh, I was almost real bad. Oh wow, look at the size of this cave. Holy moly. I got a water bucket or nothing, so we'll save that for a different trip. There's so many goodies down there, and there's also so many baddies. All right, let's try it. Ow, ow, ow. Oh yeah, well, I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one, folks. Uh-oh. Are they fighting each other? Oh my gosh, they totally are. There we go. Whew, we even got ourselves a bow for this guy. I've made a terrible mistake. I forgot to bring a bed. We're gonna head around in the deep, deep dark and see how infested our area is. Oh, and right off the bat, a creeper. All right, just keep running, running. And we're home, door closed, bed. Okay, ooh, we did it. And not bad, we got over half a stack of iron. We got more than we got 2 stacks exactly of copper, nice, and some zinc. I know this is great and there's better ways to smelt some stuff, but for right now, this is what we're working with. One of the biggest reasons I wanted to go caving was just so I can get this backpack upgraded because more space is more better. So we go to copper and then we go to iron. And look at all this room that we have in here now. Fantastic. And we have more inventory or more upgrade slots as well, which we'll get to later. For now, I'm just going to let this cook up. And once it's all done, I'll see you guys, but I'll be in full iron armor. All right, that feels much better. Fantastic. I think the next thing that we're going to need is some animals. We definitely need some animals over here. And while, whoa, ooh, okay, hey, bud. I am terrible at taking on Enderman. Anyways, I remember seeing some sheep on the other side of this here. So what we're going to do is go find those sheep. We're going to bring him back. And there's one. Fantastic. Let's find out where the other one went. And it's right here. And I think that I did. We had the carry-on mod. Fantastic. I did bring some wheat, though, so we should be able to just get these two. Come on. Come on. There we go. To come with us nice and slow. Oh, geez. I didn't build a pen or anything. I have not thought this through at all. That's okay. We're going to breed you guys up for just a second. And, hey, stay there. I got to sleep and get you some fences. There we go, a nice sheep pen for the sheep family, and this isn't going to be permanent, but for now, this will get us some wool and some meat in the future. And you know, I'd really like some cows too, because we're going to need that leather so we can start enchanting, so let's go on a little bit of a hunt for some cows. Yep, absolutely, fantastic, here we go, and oh gosh, there's so many of them. I think I just carry on? Let's carry on. Wait a second, I can carry on and boat at the same time? Oh, get over here. You go there. Nope, get in the boat. You're going way too far, get in the boat. And cows get in boats? They sure can. Okay, great. Oh, that's right. I can stack them. Count and pull. Before some of you are like, hey, that's cheaty, you are correct. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I don't have a lot of time to do this stuff. So we're going to use all the tools we got. Actually, you guys hang tight for a second. I got to build you a pen anyways. And there we go. There's our animal pens. Absolutely fantastic. I just need one of these two to eat something. Thank you. Goodness gracious. And the baby grew up right before our eyes. I mean, these can probably be bred again. There we go. And the reason I need all that wool is I severely need a sleeping bag. There we go. I feel much better already. Now that that's done, what the heck are we going to do now? I think what I want to do next is I want to work on a better food supply than what we've got going on down there. So what I'm thinking is we just hop in a cheaty free cam. We've got this entire island to work with here. And I think what I want to do is have this section right over here be the food section. Unfortunately, what that means is almost all the trees have to go. And I kind of feel bad a little bit. We will replant a lot of the trees, but for now, a lot of them got to go. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I completely ran out of food and I got like what? I got 3 arrows on me. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna kill this guy. He's got more health. He's so fast. Oh gosh. 3 out of 3 hits. I don't even have an axe anymore. Oh no. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I gotta run away. I gotta run away. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so stupid. I have food in my pockets, man. Did he leave? Is he gone? I think he's gone. That guy's not gone. I think the skeleton left. But I'll give you a little progress update. I got most of this cleared out now. The only thing that I'm clearing out right now is just the foliage because I don't need any of this here. I think I'm going to keep the rocks. I think I'm going to keep the rock formations just as a little bit of like field decoration, I guess. I don't know exactly how much of this area I'm going to use for fields. And I think I would like to put a barn over here too. But we've got a lot of work to do as usual. So I'm going to go ahead and get as much of this cleared down as I possibly can. Oh, you know what I need now? now that I just thought about? I need cobblestone, and I need a lot of it, so I might have to redo this to just get us cobblestone for the time being. I also need mossy, so this is a great excuse for me to just tear some of this out as well. Oh no! Oh, tragedy. I took the millstone out because I didn't want any more gravel, and I forgot that that's gonna make the water spill over, and it just, oh no. Oh well, can't do anything about it now, I suppose. What I can do, though, is just get the rest of this gravel in here. We'll put that funnel on there, so that way all that gravel will be washed. And on day 21, I think it's finally time for us to go find a diamond. Oh, no kidding. Oh my gosh, wow. That's pretty incredible. I'm at Y level 0, and we got our first diamond, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. and the second one broke our picks. Only 2, that's not really enough. Not gonna cut it, so let's keep going. Oh wow, we broke out into one heck of a lush cave. Holy cow. And more diamonds, look at that. I need them. I need them. Oh, more diamonds. Oh my gosh, this place is littered with them. And gold, heck yeah. And a skeleton, please. Please, I just want the diamonds, please. Enderman, you can keep the rest of the stuff, buddy. I just needed those diamonds, man. Was it more? Oh, it totally is. Yo, is this an 8? Heyo. Okay, we have 15. I'm starting to kill fish now, and I'm starting to feel bad, so I think we better get out of here. I know what that noise is. Let's go check out. Hello, how's it going, Graham? Don't go in my house, please. Please don't go in my house. Graham, what do you got, buddy? Yeah, yes. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I actually need that wood. Do I have any emeralds? I don't. Yeah, that's bad. That's actually bad, buddy. But you know what, Graham? You have useful trades, so you can live to fight another day, all right, bud? We are rapidly outgrowing this space already, but hey, look at our stuffs that we got from that trip. Let's go ahead. Oh, and I need a couple of sticks so we can go ahead and make ourselves our first diamond pickaxe. Heck yeah. And now that we have that, we can remove my blunder here. Whoops. There we go, ice bucket challenge, all right. And what I need to do here is make a chute. So we're just gonna throw 2 pieces of iron on the floor here, and then this is gonna bonk really, really slow apparently. And we'll get rid of that funnel, and we'll go ahead and put a chute right here. I think we're just gonna disconnect this drill right now because we're gonna have to put some cobblestone right here. We'll put our bucket of water in there so it is waterlogged, and then we will need lava right here. And honestly, I don't remember where the closest lava is. And I just checked the map, and it looks like there's a lava lake right in the forest behind the village here. There it is. And we can plop that right there. And then when we reconnect this, we should start getting cobblestone. Perfect. And what I'm gonna do is just pick this up, put it over here, and put this right here, and now we will have just a ton of cobblestone. And a fresh morning on day 24. We've got our cobblestone going, and gosh, we already have 213 cobblestone already. What I'm gonna do is just go around and pick up a whole bunch of this mossy cobblestone, because like I said, we're gonna need this as well, and then we'll get started on our farming. Well, what I want to try and do here is just get like a perimeter of cobblestone going around each one of the farms here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I can kind of just, you know, put this around higgledy-piggledy and make it look kind of somewhat okay. And I think we'll want like little lanes between some of the farms, kind of like this, little walking paths. And actually, I think having the stones be incorporated, the boulders, into the walls would look kind of nice. Yeah, so we could have this be, I don't know, our wheat farm. And then we can do another one over here that's maybe carrots. Oh, it gets so dangerous so quick. You know, I'd be fine with everything. Be fine with everything but creepers. Always got to ruin the fun, blowing stuff up. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good start for right now. Only thing to do now is cut it up with some mossy stuff and then add some slabs for detailing. You know, I just had a really weird thought. Can you till Podzol? Oh my gosh, you can't. Oh, I have to dig all of this up. You know, there's another, can you oh, you can. Okay, so we have to turn all of it into path blocks and then turn it all into farmland. Also forgot, I'm gonna need water for this too. Oh my gosh, it's day 33. I feel like that took forever. That took absolutely forever, but it looks so cool. It looks so good. Now, obviously, all the fields aren't filled in yet. That's totally fine. And I know this is great, and we have auto harvesters and all that sort of stuff, but we'll just do it manually for now. Wow, this looks really great already, and I'm gonna plant a couple of trees and stuff. You know what? Let's grab some saplings. Only got 3 of them. I got some more at the house. We got a couple saplings dotted around. I think, you know, we'll have to reassess when they grow up. But for now, I'm thinking barn. Where are we gonna put a barn? Somewhere over here-ish? Maybe right there. Maybe we try a barn right there. Oh no, am I out of food? I'm out of food. This is it. This is all that's left. 2 pieces of bread. It's not even gonna fill me up. Oh no. Oh, I need those crops to grow ASAP. I found a couple of bits of calamari. Let me clean out my inventory, and we'll get everything that we need to build this barn. And look at this beautiful place. Oh my gosh, I got the cows moved over here. They are loving it outside. And we've got our sheepy friends over here as well. And this thing just turned out absolutely perfect. It's perfect. And upstairs, I am going to be storing some stuff. We've got our plant-based things here, some wood stuff over here, and then all of our other plant-based stuff over here. We might add some more drawers and whatnot when we need it, but I just want to hit free cam here for a second, and oh my gosh, this is really shaping up. It looks absolutely wonderful already. And then once all of our wheat is planted, all of our onions and everything else is where they're supposed to be, this place is going to be so magnificent. However, it's day 42, and it's almost the end of day 42. I'm not going to get everything done that I want to get done in 100 days, and I'm starting to stress out about it, but I am going to keep on keeping on. Stay with me here, folks. Give me some luck in the comments. Please help me out here. Now, the next project I want to do is big. It is a big project, and I need to, oh gosh, I need to refuel first. I need to plant all of these seeds here. I got a little bit of housekeeping to do, and then we can get on to the big project. So for our next big project, we are going to need a lot of dark oak, and I mean a lot. We're also going to have to clear out a lot of trees, and again, I mean a lot, because what I would like to do, and we're not going to be able to finish this like right now, but I just want to get a start on it. If we hop into free cam one more time, I just want to put around our town, which we'll have our little town here, I want to put a nice border wall, like a palisade wall of dark oak logs, as well as probably stripped spruce. We might put some regular spruce in there as well. But yeah, that's what I would like to get working on now. So what does that mean? I gotta chop down a lot of trees. And I've already chopped down a lot of trees, and we gotta chop down so many more. But this place ain't gonna clear itself out, so let's get to chopping. And as the beautiful sun rises on day 47, look at all this space that we have to fill in now. Oh my gosh, and look at this guy. He's coming to check on our progress. Get! I'm so bad at combat. Get! How are you still alive? Go away! Oh, he's got armor. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I kind of want to show you a little concept of what I am thinking here. And some of these trees are probably going to have to go as well. So maybe let's start in the back over here. Oh, and of course it's raining. Well, you know what? At least it's not a thunderstorm, so, you know, small miracles. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was thinking here, is having a palisade wall that kind of just goes around everything that we've done right here. And I don't want it to be straight. Now, the issue is I don't really know if I like the unstripped spruce here, so maybe we just get rid of all of these. Yeah, I think I like that better for sure, and it looks like we have this gradient going up, so I'll have to make sure that that doesn't happen too. But one thing I'm noticing, as you can see me eating my potatoes, is I really need feather falling really bad. We don't have any enchants left yet. I didn't even think about that. But that's essentially it, just that going around the entire perimeter of what will be our little Viking town here. And of course, I need to remember to harvest more trees. And a little tidbit for anybody who's using this tree mod, or this wood cutting mod rather, if you connect these logs together, watch this. Boom. Almost everything gets chopped down. Gold. I need it. I need gold. I need gold really bad. And I need gold for one specific thing. Actually, I could use a couple of them, but I need a lot of gold for one specific item, and that is mega torches. Now, what I'd like to do is just go to the bottom of the world here, and then realize I didn't bring any torches with me. Oh my gosh. And we're just gonna go caving and try and find as much gold as we can. Don't mind if I get some diamonds while we're at it. Well, I just realized something absolutely catastrophic. It is the morning of day 49, and I was down there for, gosh, almost a whole day mining away, and we've only got 41 pieces of raw gold, and I thought it was 1 ingot, or 2 ingots per mega torch. It's 2 blocks. It's 2 blocks of gold. That's 18 per. That means I can make 2 of them, and I need like 5 or 6. Oh no, guys. We have options, all right? So let's see what our iron farm is doing. We're at 98, okay. All right, that's a number. And we have 31 iron ingots, so that's actually, we have 32. So I guess technically what that means, if we go ahead and cook up some of this zinc here, mine ourselves a bunch of andesite, combine the zinc nuggets and the andesite to make a stack of andesite alloy, strip a whole bunch of logs, turn it into andesite casing, mine even more andesite, and combine all of that to make 24 mechanical drills. We can go ahead and make ourselves an awesome drilling machine. Now, there are a couple of things that we obviously need for this, and one of the big ones is super glue. We're gonna need some super glue, and I need to remember how to get that. We're gonna throw a piece of wheat in here and grind that up, and that's gonna give us some wheat flour. We're gonna throw a fern in here and grind that up, and that's gonna give us a piece of green dye. We're gonna mix the green dye with the white dye. We get some lime dye. We're gonna mix the wheat with a water bucket, and then we mix the dough that we get from that, and we make ourselves a slime ball. Heck yeah. Gotta go ahead and make ourselves an iron sheet, and we'll snag an iron nugget. Oh, duh, we need 2 slime balls. And we should be able to make ourselves super glue. Fantastic. And I am just full of forgetting things today. I totally forgot that we don't have like a deployer because I need a brass hand. And in order to get one of those, I need brass. And in order to get brass, I need to go to the nether. And I really don't want to do that. So unfortunately, what that means is for right now, what I'm going to have to do is just make do with putting down rail manually, which sucks, but it kind of is what it is. So here's what we're gonna do for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this entire thing together. We'll take it down into the bottom of the world, and I will, I guess, just run it 15 different spots. I don't have a wrench. I don't have a wrench. Oh, I need golden sheet for that. All right, that should be everything. So if I go ahead and slap a lever, make sure it's on lock rotation, it is. We should just be able to pick that right up. Perfect. All right, 16 at a time. Let's go see what we get. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. It's not even gonna give us like anything. Oh, and I don't think that I put the coal in. I didn't. All right, let's go. Ready? Give me anything, please. Nothing. Nothing. Not a darn thing. I got some diamonds out of it, but I need gold, man. Oh, is this just a colossal waste of time and resources? I think it was. I mean, I could try it at iron level and try and get more rails, but I think I feel like this is just a complete waste of time. Let me do a couple more runs and we'll see where we go from there. Ugh. It's not the biggest and longest hallway in the world, but I've hit 0 ores besides redstone, and those couple of diamonds up front, I'm dubbing this a complete waste of time and resources, and we're leaving immediately. And you know what? Maybe it wasn't a complete waste because I do have some iron and some copper. I did run it down here on the iron levels, and honestly, I got a little bit of iron out of it, so, you know, that's good. But it is day 52. I feel like that was a big old waste of time, unfortunately. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. And actually, thinking about it a little bit more, something that we can do with this drill, if I just get into my house here, is if we just dig down, I would really like some sort of basement. I just realized I never gave myself a way back out of here, but I really would kind of like some sort of basement type area, some sort of, I don't know, like a little mini workshop. It doesn't have to look good. I just need it to be here so I can use it more or less. Yeah, maybe if we just plop this down here and give it a push, see where it brings us, huh? Nice, a big wide open area. This is perfect. So now we can actually fit a bigger iron farm in here, which would be super wonderful. And our iron farm, although working halfway okay, is, you know, it's not great. It's absolutely not stellar. And I think we got enough iron now where we should be able to get a couple more drills so that way we can make a much better and faster iron farm. So there I am, minding my business, digging up andesite for stuff and things. I go caving, and look at this! We found our first spawner. It's a zombie spawner, unfortunately. Ooh, it's got a backpack in it. Very nice. And that's some super cool loot. Oh, we don't have tomatoes yet, actually. But yeah, desperately need this spawner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick that up and take it home with us. And we're just gonna set it there for right now. I know it's not super phenomenal, but that's okay. It can just sit there for a little bit, and we will build a little monster spawner because, hey, oh, I actually have 30 levels too. And look at this monstrosity. This is, I got no other way besides monstrosity to explain this thing. Anyways, look at this thing. It's so cool. So we got a bunch of fans on the sides, tops, and bottoms. And if you didn't know, they wash things faster, not based on speed, but based on the amount of fans that you have blowing on stuff. And I'm going to have to get that out of there. Now, the only thing that I have to do is reconnect this here, and our drills should start, and they do. And we should get all of that coming out here. Perfect. Fantastic. Now, as you can see, it's a little slow. The drills are a little bit slow, and I'm okay with that. And the reason I'm okay with that is because I'd rather have a little bit of a lag between these coming out than have these things just overflow. You know what? Actually, with the new Create 6 stuff, I don't think it matters. All right, let me try something. I'm going to put this here, and hopefully everything should stay going the same direction. And it certainly is. Absolutely fantastic. Now, what's going to happen is these will eventually back up. As you can see, they're getting a ton of cobblestone in them, but that's okay because with Create 6, we're not going to get any cobblestone that's spilling out all over the place. These are just going to fill up with cobblestone. And that means our farm is going to be way faster. And look at this. Oh my gosh, we got so many iron nuggets already. This is absolutely perfect. And it is the night of day 56, and I have one more thing that I want to do down there, but it requires obsidian, and I only have one. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a run for it. Oh, Skelly boys. Oh boy, Skelly boys. Yeah, we're gonna head down into the bottom of the world, find ourselves a nice lava lake. I feel like there was one around here somewhere. Aha! And we're gonna spend probably the rest of this night just farming obsidian. Oh, and apparently diamonds. And emerging from the mines on day 57. Nice, glorious morning. Look at me going the wrong way already. I desperately need myself an enchanting table, that's for sure. And for now, we're just going to put it down under here, and we'll make a proper building for it here pretty soon. And honestly, it's been a hot minute since we fed the cows, so let's give these guys a feed, and then it's going to be real close to time to taking these out. Yeah, I think the next feeding might be their last. So there's a couple things that I want to put on these storage drawers, and I want to put void upgrades on them, and that's just so when the flint fills up all the way, it doesn't stop producing. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's been, I don't know, 5 minutes. We have so much iron already. This is fantastic. And the other thing that I want to put on here is a little bit of a storage upgrade on it. However, I don't really know which ones yet. So what we're going to do first is I'd really like to get better armor because I am on the brink of dying all the time. So we're going to get some of these. We're going to get ourselves a helmet. Can't forget about the boots, and we'll take all this rubbish iron off, and there we go. Now I feel much better. And that leaves us 28 diamonds to spare. And I have, gosh. And you know, we might as well make ourselves a better weapon too. And then I'll leave some diamonds for backup for tools. But, I mean, we could just, you know, kind of defeats the purpose of the void upgrade. But if we just put these on here, we now have a stack limit for each slot of 4,000. So that's an insane amount of items. I don't really have to think about that now. Just as another quick check-in, you know, on the topic of backpacks, I want more backpack upgrades. So I've upgraded my backpack to a gold backpack. We now have more room. I got myself a tool swapper upgrade, and you can see my furnaces are just chugging along so we can get some copper, and I want to make some upgrades for stacking. So the the starter tier is 8 blocks of copper, which is insane. But once you get a starter tier, you only need 4 blocks of iron to upgrade it again. So I would really like to have 2 of those. We have, I think, 3. Yeah, we have 3 options. Wow, words are hard. We have 2 extra upgrade slots, and I don't see myself needing them besides maybe like a food upgrade, but I don't need that right now. It'll feed me like a little baby bird. But the next thing we're gonna work on is getting some enchanting. And I've been doing absolutely 0 reed gathering, but as you can see, we can turn tree bark into paper. The way that we get tree bark is we actually take some logs, we put I think the logs in our offhand, and yes, an axe in our main hand, and then we just strip them on a cutting board, and we get not only the stripped log, but we also get the tree bark. And there are automated ways to do this as well. I don't have that set up. And what's great about this is not only do we get the tree bark for the paper, but we get stripped logs that we need for our wall. And there's our first stack upgrade. You know, and I'm standing there waiting for the cows to grow. And then I just remembered that you can use straw to make canvas, and you can use canvas instead of leather to make books. Now, I don't think that's going to be enough, so I should go over, and we definitely need a lot more dark oak for our wall anyways, so we should strip a bunch of that too. Because I think it's 15 bookshelves with 3 books apiece, so what's that, 45 books? Is that right? And if I got my maths right, which I probably don't, we should have, yes, level 30 enchants. Absolutely fantastic. And it looks like Unbreaking 3 is our enchant right now for a tool. Blast protection, not exactly. Oh, feather falling, what is that, 1? It's 2. Pain of arthropods, of course. Let's risk it. Unbreaking 3 and Fortune 2. All right, yeah, that's pretty terrible. But that's okay. Unbreaking 3, you know, that's not too bad. While I was building all that up, look at that. Yeah, so we've got another stack upgrade here. Bam. So we should be able to go ahead and, once we get enough iron for that one, we'll get 2 stack upgrades, which is pretty dope. We absolutely do not have enough for the next tier up, which sucks, but that's okay. And we are actually incredibly close to level 30 again. So I bet you if I just ran around for a little bit and took out some bad guys, and that ding, 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 we know what that means. All right, Unbreaking again on the tool. Smite? That might actually be kind of nice, especially with the zombie spawner that we have. Unbreaking on there. What is that? Feather falling tool? There's 1 this time. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a new shovel. We're going to chance it on the shovel. Hopefully we get efficiency. We did. Perfect. Okay, great. Instamine shovel. Absolutely worth those 3 levels. But I think at this point, we're going to clean out our inventory. We're going to cook ourselves a little bit more potatoes. And I'll be honest with you, I would really, really love to get this wall going. So let's take a nap. And on the bright, beautiful morning of day 59, let's go ahead and get this wall in. All right, we're just gonna hop in a cheaty free cam real quick, and boom, take a look at this. Yeah, now that is a palisade wall, and it really kind of like just encapsulates the space perfectly of where we're going to be working and what we're going to be doing. Oh wow, that looks so good from up here. Now obviously I'm going to plant some more trees once we get more buildings in, and I have left some openings here, and I would really love to do like a couple of bridges off in this direction. I think that would look really, really wonderful. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting a little dripstone out and about around the top of the wall here in random locations. I just keep falling off the walls and needing to bridge up. Now, that is what I'm talking about. That looks absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. Now, there's so much more that I would love to do to decorate, but it's day 65. It's day 65! And we have 2 buildings! What is happening right now? Okay, so we might have to use the schematic cannon for some of the buildings that I had planned. But, you know, we're gonna hand build as much as we possibly can. We better get started, though. Oh my gosh, 65. It's the end of day 65, too. Ah! So for a lot of the roofs for the building that we're going to be doing in this project, we need something that's called fodder. And fodder is something that is actually in, I think it's supplementaries. Oh, we got a skelly boy. And he's dead. And fodder is made using hay bales and also bales of flax. And we're having a bit of an issue where I don't really have any way to automatically harvest either of those. So we need to work on that today. We're going to make some mechanical harvesters to get our fodder. And these guys have been churning away down here. Absolutely fantastic. So we've got just a ton of iron. We're going to need 20 pieces of iron sheet. Well, that was taking way too long. So we're just going to do this instead. So the two things that I need to auto-harvest are wheat and the flax over there, but I don't think the flax is in really a good spot for me to auto-harvest it. So we're going to start with the wheat, and I'm just going to tear out this rock here. And unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of that water there, but that's okay. So what we're going to do here is we are going to stick our water wheel there, mechanical bearing here, with a barrel on top. Going to have to break some of these plants. I'm just going to put some temporary blocks back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 harvesters. Go ahead and break these blocks. And oh, we need portable storage interfaces. And we're going to put a portable storage interface there. And then under the ground here, we are going to place a double chest, except it's going to connect. And then on top of that, we're going to put another portable storage interface. We're going to set this to only place when anchor destroyed, glue the whole friggin' thing together. And then when I start this up, that should... Oh, I got to put the water in it. Now when I start this up, there we go. It should go spinning round and round and round. Fantastic. I'll just get my hoe out real quick and re-till this land here. And we are going to have to put another water source. So why don't we just place it right here? I gotta go get one. And that is this plot done. The only thing that I need is a chute underneath this portable storage interface so that way we can get all of the stuff that we get down into that chest. One chute installed. So now we should have this portable storage interface dropping up all of our stuff. Yeah. And now all I need to do is one for our flax. Now, unfortunately, our flax is a bit of a bigger issue because I'm gonna head in cheaty free cam here real quick. I don't really have a flat space to set up one of those things. So what we're gonna do is we're going to set up one here instead. But unfortunately, I am gonna have to dig out pretty much all of this here because I do want this to go down by one block here. That's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt, but that's okay. We'll just dig all this out. I got a lot of terraforming I gotta do anyways, so this will be a good start. Yeah, that's a little flatter. That's more like it. And something small and quaint like this, I think should work just fine. And I think what we're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna set the bearing right here. And great, that's that one done as well. So now all we gotta do is just till all the earth and get, oh, I just used all the seeds. I composted them like an idiot. That's all right. Okay. And at the end of day 69, nice. We got it. We got it running. It's going. It's all right. It's fine. I'm very nervous about not finishing this project, but that's okay. We're gonna finish it regardless. No worries whatsoever. I'm nothing but worries. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and plant a whole bunch of dark oak because I have been forgetting that I need to do that. And we're gonna get started on our next project after I eat some spuds. And I think what our next project is gonna start out as is clearing a couple trees, cutting back a little bit of this landscape. Because right here and dotted around the inside of our wall, I would like to put up some, like, little watchtowers, I guess you could call them. And this is honestly where we're going to start seeing the schematic cannon get used a bit more. Because for this project, I am going to make one of the watchtowers with you folks. And then I plan on using the schematic cannon to cannon in the rest of them. Because I have, I don't know, like 7, 8-ish, maybe, that I want to just get all over the place. What are you doing over there? Get out of here. And there it is. Look at that watchtower. Isn't that friggin' awesome in all of its beautiful watchtowery glory? Oh my gosh. It's really simple. It's actually really simple. It took me less than a whole Minecraft day to build. I love this thing a lot, and I'm glad that we got this in. And now, like I said, I've got a bunch that I just want to scatter around the... Okay, let me just punch some sconces. As I was saying, there's a bunch that I want to just scatter around. I gotta fix that hole, goodness. So, you know, this place looks like it's a little fortified, I guess. And what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna fill a backpack with all the materials that we need for it, and we're just gonna blast it into the world. Oh my gosh, I love the schematic cannon. It helps so much, guys. This would have taken me multiple days. It's day 72 now, and these are all in, and they are looking absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy about having this perimeter now. This is great. This is kind of in the way, but that's okay. And our flax has been growing as well, which is wonderful. And look at Look at these nerds still spawning in here. That's all right. But I've been trying to go through and only collect and plant flax near the harvesters, so that way we just continue to get more and more and more flax. And I don't know why I'm saying it that way. And the brigade has shown up. Oh my gosh, look at how many there are. What? 4. I don't need you guys. I need creepers. I need more gunpowder. And there we go. That's that field almost completely planted. Let's actually get rid of this here bit of rock because, hey, it's more flax is more flax. Fantastic stuff. And now I'd like to get started on a build towards the water. This is just screaming dock. We need a dock here. Absolutely 100% need a dock here. And I have a design in mind for a dock, and I might schematic cannon it in. I'm not entirely sure, but the dock itself I am going to build by hand. So let's gather some materials and we'll get that going next. Well, here we are down at the dock, and I think the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to start placing in some, I don't know, placing some of these here, and maybe, you know what, I think we're going to swap this out for some bundled spruce, and then I think we're going to have this in line with the water here. So we're actually going to have the dock kind of just right up next to the water. And then our next one is going to go there, and that's totally fine. We'll go ahead and bring the dock out like this, and I think for a railing, we'll have these. I really like this horse fence, to be honest. And then our next pillar is going to be here. So let me just get down to the bottom. Perfect. Yep, sorry, I put that in the wrong place already. Look at me go. Yep, you gotta be careful when shift clicking. Nice job, Throw. And I think we will bring this out a little bit more, maybe to like there. And that'll be our dock. And then, what is 1, 2, 3? We'll have another pillar right here. And then I think I want this dock to just go out this way a little bit. 5 blocks should be enough. And then same over there, we'll just have this sit back 1 block. You know what? On second thought, this is a little bit stubby. So I think we're going to extend it out just a little bit more, and we'll take full advantage of our tree chopping mod. There we go. And maybe we do 1, 5. Oh, and we're going to have nerds come help us now. Look at this. Give me my logs back. Yeah, I think that length is way better. Perfect. So we'll just put this right over here, get our horse fence going. And then I think I'm just gonna round these pillars off with some trapdoors. Yeah, that looks nice. And then over here, we'll have some sconces, maybe one here, and then in the middle of these. And then we'll just break the floor up a little bit with some trapdoors. And we'll just get another couple pieces of decoration, like a little stool to fish on, a fishing barrel, a couple other barrels, and there's a couple other pieces of decoration that I'd like, but I have to go get the supplies for them. I'm a good throw and I put all my stuff away. This is one of my favorite pieces of functional decoration in the supplementaries mod, excuse me, is the sack. I think the sack is just super neat looking. I like it. But anyways, that's a really nice, quick and dirty little dock. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on a way to get up to a place where we're going to build the fishing shack. Look at this guy. You better not be picking off pieces of my roof. Jerk. I'm not brave enough to look at him. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, knock it off. That scared me so much. All right, we got a nice little stairway going up here, and we are going to be placing our first little bit of structure right here. And I think we're gonna do 2 and 3. We're gonna go up 3 here, and then we'll do, this is actually where, please tell me it's not a thunderstorm. Okay, good. Jeepers. It's like another thing, please. So yeah, we're gonna put this here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go straight up to the log there, and let me get rid of that real quick, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta delete this one, and then we'll put our next log in. We're just gonna go ahead and fill this all in, and I kind of want to extend this piece right here up, and this is where our house is actually going to be, and then we're gonna have a porch right here. And then for our porch, I want to put these on the outside on the bottom just to cover up that hole there, and we'll do the same on this side. We're gonna put a nice copycat beam in there with a spruce horse fence on top of it. Nice. And then we'll worry about the roof once the actual structure is a little more defined. And I think we're gonna line the spruce horse fence over this way as well. That'll look pretty good. And then we might just line it up here too. Just kind of like a, I don't want to say retaining wall, but you know, something, it just kind of makes it look like a path, right? A nice little path going up to the actual build itself. We'll get rid of that torch, and hey, we'll replace it with a sconce. Look at that. So for the dimensions of the building itself, I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We'll have another log pillar there, another 1, 2, 3, and we'll grab this log pillar, boom, and boom. And then that's going to be the width, and then our length. We're going to have to get rid of some of this dirt. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then another pillar, and then a gap in the middle, another pillar, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I oopsie goofed. I forgot that I want to add this over here as well, just to make it a, you know, even with the rest of the build. Oh, I need more stuff. All right, now we're gonna hit the 1, 2, 3, get that pillar in the middle, another 1, 2, 3, get this here, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna have a pillar with a gap in the center of it. 1, 2, 3, not there. There. All right, there we go. That's our footprint. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then for the floor, we're going to do a classic back and forth oak log type of thing here. And then we get to listen to the best noise in Minecraft. Well, now that's the thunderstorm, I'll take care of this guy and we'll take a nap. Last thing I need is to be randomly struck by lightning. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of this place built up and I'll see you guys once it's complete. And here it is in all of its glory. I think it came out absolutely fantastic. I just got to clean out the front bit here. And if we head on inside, we got this nice little porch. Ooh, goblet. We can sit down, hang out on the side of the water. And if we head inside, it is fully furnished as well. And we've got our little cooking area and all of our, you know, drying racks for our fish. And then a place for the fishermen to sleep. And maybe a fisher woman as well. Who knows? You know, fisher people to sleep. But it is almost the middle. It's the dawn-ish midday of day 77, and we have all of this space to fill, and I gotta be honest, people, I'm terrified. I am absolutely terrified for multiple reasons. Reason number one is I've got so many buildings that I want to put in here which require so many pieces of material. I actually made a spreadsheet of all the materials that we're going to need, and it is over, I'm not exaggerating, 10,000 or 9,000 pieces, individual pieces of material. If we're going to be using the schematic cannon to put all this stuff in here, well, most of the stuff, not all of it. If we're going to be using the schematic cannon to be putting most of the stuff in here, I need gunpowder. And I thought I had a ton of gunpowder, and it turns out I only have 6. That's not gonna cut it. And I've been scouting through all of my different inventories and chests and all that sort of stuff, and we don't have gunpowder. We just don't. And I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified of what this is going to mean for us, because we really need it if we're going to be using the schematic cannon for this stuff, because some of these buildings that I made are real big. They're real big. And I know some of you might be a little bit upset that I am making a whole bunch of stuff in creative, but I gotta be honest with you, that's just how my brain works. My brain builds things in creative. I don't like spending the time building something and then tearing it down and building something and tearing it down. That's just not how I do. So yeah, sorry about that, everybody. You know what? I'm not sorry. That's how I play this game, and that's just how life is. Deal with it. So ultimately, what this really means is I'm going to have to be spending some time at night just fighting creepers, more or less. So it might be a good idea for me to take out some of these torches just so we get more spawns inside the walls, which seems a little counterintuitive, but that's okay for the overall stuff that's going to happen in this world, I guess. So I'm just going to break a couple of these, and then we'll start material gathering. And like I said, I don't want to schematic cannon every build in. Most of the buildings themselves, like the big buildings, I am going to have to schematic cannon those in. But there are a couple things that I want to build by hand with you guys. And a prime example of one of those things is going to be the doors, I guess, the gates. The gates that are going to be going here in these doorways. I got one here, and we've got one over there. And I want those just kind of slightly ajar. And I know we can't turn doors into jars in this mod pack, but we are going to have a door that's a bad joke. We're going to have a door that's slightly ajar with create. But what I desperately need to do right now is clean up a bit of my inventory, actually be able to use the door and get into my house. And then we are going to be just making, I think we're going to turn our main backpack into our backpack for these projects, more or less. Give me some time. I'm going to be doing this, and we'll get back to building some stuff soon. Well, my backpack is full of junk, and I got another backpack full of junk, and I need this filled in. I need this space filled in right here. So that way we can start putting in our build, and our build is going to be on level 69 up here. Nice. Ah, phantoms, of course. I'm so glad everyone voted for these. They're such a good mob. Reset that stupid timer. But as I was saying before I was interrupted by stupid phantoms, I need to do some terraforming, and then we can start the construction of this next build, which would be super duper fun. Well, it looks like everything is ready to go. All I've got to do is put all this gunpowder in here, and that means the schematic cannon, this thing is actually going to sit here forever, and we are going to make sure that it's set replace solid with any, for sure. Skip missing blocks, yes. Protect block entities, and go. Cool. Do the thing. And while that's doing the thing, I am going to go ahead and just do a little bit more terraforming. And of course it's raining, but it is done. I'm going to get inside here before these skeletons start shooting my butt. And ooh, isn't this so pretty? I think this turned out pretty darn great. I'm not going to lie. We got our nice little cooking area. We got to put some stuff on the drying racks here. And yeah, we got more places, you know, to put some food. I got to get a couple tools here for these statues. But I think this turned out super great. And I also furnished the upstairs as well. You know, let the heat get up here from this open area. And then we have some bookshelves. And then there's a couple of rooms. We got a smaller bedroom here and then a bigger bedroom over here. I think this turned out super great, and we have some of our terraforming done, not nearly enough, and I need to do some more resource gathering for more buildings. And I've been fighting some zombies, so actually, let's go ahead and put this sword in one of those statues, huh? Perfect. Love it. Now we've got everything that we need for our next build, and we just need to clear the space for it. I always feel like I'm doing terraforming now. Getting materials for builds and digging up land. That should be more than enough space for us to get started. I just want to get this going, and then I will start digging up a little more stuff, get some more terraforming going. And hey, hopefully I'll actually remember to record it this time. Time lapse for you guys. I might have turned the schematic cannon speed up a little too fast, but that's okay. But we'll go ahead and we'll head inside of our brand new building, and this one's quite smaller than the other one on the inside. It's just a bit taller, and we'll get to that in just a second. Again, we've got a nice little cooking area here and a place to eat our food and some places to, you know, dry some food out and more sntorage, etc., etc. And then we have a nice little loft bedroom up here as well. Where we can get all sorts of cozy and take a little snoozertons, you know? Just because I see a bunch of bad guys outside, we are gonna cheaty free cam this one a little bit. And look at this, I like the profile in this one. It's like a weird little A-frame. I think it turned out super wonderful. And then we have like the hay bale fodder moss, or not mossy, the hay bale like roof, like the, not grassy, but yeah, I can't remember, thatched roof. But yeah, I think this turned out really, really great. But we've got to run out of here, shut the door, get away from the creeper, run past all the baddies, and start building up our supplies for our next building. And do I have time for one more tonight? I think we have time. Yeah, we got time for one more building tonight before I gotta go to bed. Let's give it a shot. And here we go. Every single Viking village needs a blacksmith, am I right? And there's only a couple things that I would like to do yet here. I'm going to dig out the floor a little bit, replace this with something else. I would like to put magma blocks in there, but I'm not going into that either. And on the inside, nice and simple interior again. As you can see, I'm kind of going with a similar theme with all the interiors. And then upstairs, we have a nice little bed loft as well. And I love the little porch here. I think it's cute. And this, I adore this. I really do. I think it turned out phenomenal in here. And there's a couple little bits of decorations that I would like to put in here, but we'll get to that in just a bit. And you gotta go. You gotta go. And our next build is gonna be kind of a pain because it's gonna go right here. So we gotta fill in all of this and dig everything down to Y68 to about here. And fill this huge hole. It's a huge hole. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, before I fill huge hole, let's torch hole. That's weird. Well, the hole has been thoroughly torched and filled, and I also got a little bit of excavation and landmass clearing done as well. However, there's a lot more to do, and we'll do that in just a minute. Our biggest concern right now is I've got the schematic cannon set up for our next build, but we're missing a lot of stuff. We're missing 164 blocks of fodder and some antique hay bales. I'm not worried about this stuff here. It's not important. And really, the biggest issue is the fodder is just taking forever because each block of flax and hay together is 2 blocks of fodder. But here's the problem. It just takes so long to grow. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. We're on day 90. I have just resigned myself to the fact that we are not getting this done in 100 days, and
I gotta be honest, I don't care. We're gonna finish this build. But I just want to walk around a little bit because this place is so pretty. You know, it's really shaping up to be something. I gotta fill this hole in, but it's really shaping up to be something. I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. I can't wait to get these next builds in. And really, we only have a couple more structures to go, and we should be pretty good. But as usual, I'm just yapping and not really doing much. So let's get a little more terraforming done as we wait for our flax and our hay to grow so we can get more of the fodder blocks that we need. And gosh, I'm gonna put so much in here. Let's get going. Look at this beautiful sunrise. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Day 94. Here we go. We've got all of our terraforming done for now, I guess, for now. But we only need a little bit left. We need 30 pieces of fodder, and then we're good. Then we're good to go. So we're gonna knock down a whole bunch of, actually, I think I got a bunch over here. I just tore out that entire field of wheat. So let's tackle this field of flax, and then we should be real close to getting all of the fodder that we need for this build. Oh my gosh, it's actually done so good. It looks so good. I don't remember if I mentioned this. I'll just mention it again. I made this years ago. I'm talking like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And I made it in just pure vanilla. I was like, you know, I want to try and make a longhouse. And I think it came out really great. I gotta be honest. And then I just updated it for, you know, the Create mod pack and the mod pack that we're using right now. And I think this turned out so fantastic. Let's not be weird. Let's go in the front door, but let's head on in here. I gotta put some stuff in the pedestals. And this room is a little barren, and that's okay. And then we walk in here, and we've got a nice little dining table. We got a nice little cooking area over here. You know, some books. This is a nice important person's house, important person's longhouse. So they're gonna have some books, and then another massive kitchen area in the back here as well. And it's missing just a little bit of decoration. And then over here is a bedroom. Now, if we had an upstairs, I actually built this thing to be like a survival base, like a base that you could, you know, could build this as your first base. So that's why the upstairs, you know, is missing a couple things, like an ender chest and a brewing stand. And then it has all of this survival-esque stuff up top here. I actually built this as a starter base. And I honestly think it would turn out to be, even on vanilla, a fantastic starter base. But I'm just glad that it is in this world. And now we can focus on the big one. That's right, the big one. Take a look at this, the mead hall. I'm gonna go ahead and click this button. That's gonna take a little while to get going here, and we will find out all the materials that we need for this thing in just a minute. Look at this. Look how big this thing is. It's gonna be massive. I'm not gonna show you this part where I actually plop it into the world, but I want to get the material list going on here. I'll be right back. And thankfully, there's a lot of stuff that we already have, but there is, gosh, 7 pages of things that we are missing. And a lot of it looks pretty easy. The only thing that I'm really worried about is this, and this. That's so much hay. It's so much hay. I really might have to set up a little dispenser-based hay farm. Ugh, I might have to do that. But if you didn't notice before, I do have these mechanical bearings in my inventory. And what I would like to do is, instead of working on this build right here, I want to put some gates in. I want to put one over here and one on the other side. So I'm going to get that going first. Now these I want to keep relatively easy. What we're going to do is just put a mechanical bearing right here, and I'll have to dig down underneath it a little bit. It'd be helpful if I had my backpack with the tool swapper. Like I said, we're going to dig down underneath it a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and put a valve on there. Set this to only place when anchor destroyed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build up a little pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think 5 should be enough. And then across the top, we are going to just run a line of spruce log, and we'll have to extend that, no worries. And we're going to do essentially the same thing over here. And these are going to be the anchors for our doors. Now, what we're going to do is just run a line of these across the bottom, run another line of these across the top, fill it in with these stripped spruce logs, fall in a hole, finish that there, and that's most of our gate. Now what we have to do is, unfortunately, they're not going to be even because this is a 9-wide door, but we're just going to have to take one side and we're going to glue the whole thing together. We're going to take the other bit and we'll glue that together. And then what we can do is we can actually mess with how these doors open and close. And dig down just a little bit more. And when I turn this valve, yes, our door should open just a little bit. So we're gonna turn this. Yeah, that one's okay about there. And this one I would like almost all the way open. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'll open up Cheaty Free Cam just to see. Yeah, this side looks pretty good as well. Now there's more I want to do on the outside, and we're at day 95 already. I'm just, you know what? We're just gonna go on our mini map and we're gonna shut the day off. Look at that. Now we don't even know what day it is, so I'm not worried about it. I know that's kind of weird. Don't worry about it, folks. I failed the 100-day challenge. We've known this for a while now. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on because I'm not gonna have this project be unfinished. And a little spruce stair and slab action on the top and sides. It shows that this is done. Let's go do the other one. Oh, these bring so much life, honestly, to this area. It's really weird how putting doors on your gates just brings so much life to the area. Anyways, we got this big old open space here, and I had an Enderman that was holding on to grass, and he dropped it, and it was the perfect opportunity for me to get a little grass patch over here because, well, hey, buddy, what's going on? Actually, I need you to get, because what we're going to do next, come on, go on, get, go, get. What we're gonna do next is I would like to make a little sheep pen for our sheepies over here. And I don't want it to be too overly massive, but, you know, just massive enough for some sheepies. Get. Go away. Go. Go on, get. Go. And I got a plan for all this grass anyways as well. We're not gonna keep all of it. Probably not gonna keep most of it, to be perfectly honest with you, but that's okay. You know, it really just doesn't make sense for all this grass to be here, to be perfectly honest. Like, we're in the middle of the forest. We should probably have Podzol kind of all over the place, right? There we go. We get a nice pair of gates in. And now what I'd like to do is turn most of this into regular dirt and just let the grass kind of grow around. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab our sheepies. Can somebody explain to me why I always try to move animals at night, please? Can someone just... Quick explanation on why I do this to myself. And we are getting our sheepies prepared for some other projects that we're going to have here pretty soon. And speaking of other projects, I have almost everything ready for our final giant building. I'm just missing, I think it's one page. It is one page, except for these two. I'm not going to be able to get those. But I need some flowers, and I also need, I need so much fodder again, and so much hay. But what I need to do now is go on a bit of an adventure, and looks like the sun's going up perfect. Oh God! Oh, creeper! Surprise creeper from the roof. Well, the creeper's a fisherman now, and I'm not gonna fight with him over that building, so let's just leave. We're gonna go into the wild blue yonder. We're gonna head off in this direction over here, and we need to find some flowers. While we're finding some flowers, let's go a little sidetracked by some of these bushes. Am I right? Oh, I don't think that's supposed to do that. I don't think that's supposed to do that at all. Ah, here we are in a beautiful forest biome, and I'm pretty sure everything I need can be found in a forest. We just gotta be lucky and find it. I'm just gonna snag one of these just in case. Cotton? I don't have any of that yet. I'm gonna get so lost. That's chicken. We're not looking for chickens. Ooh, not a flower we're looking for. Not one I thought we'd find, but it's my favorite. So we're just gonna use that instead. Hey, rosebush, that's what we want. Don't die in the ravine, throw lash. All right, I'm gonna hit the ground, and we're gonna see if we get the flowers that we need. I mean, we're getting some. It looks like we might need a plains biome. You know, I also wanted some of these bushes, and I thought they were renewable. I thought you could just right click on them with some bone meal and you get another bush, but I don't even see like bushes generating when I hit the ground with bone meal. Yeah, I don't understand. what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe I'm in the wrong version. I don't know. Anyways, I gave another scout around, and guess what? They ain't no flowers that I want. So we're gonna use the ones we got. Which isn't exactly going to go as planned, but that's fine. It's totally fine. It's called a pivot. We're pivoting. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah, we can use some of this and break the stupid thing. Thanks, backpack upgrade. You really helped. Because I want variation on the ground. I just don't want it to be like too brightly colored. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, this looks awesome coming up on the village on this angle. This looks so cool. Oh, I love that. Bring our boat up to the dock here. Perfect. Listen, I'm out here fighting creepers. I'm just hunting creepers for gunpowder. Look at where these idiots spawned. You're so stupid. What a moron. All right, 24 gunpowder should be more than enough for everything that I want to do. And speaking of everything that I want to do, there's one more thing that I want to get in before we get our big project in, and that is a market stall. And I want it to go here, which means I need to peel back a lot of this land that I put in here already, which is not a big deal. Oh, geez. Enderman. Oh, which is not a big deal. I gotta do some clearing, that's all. All right, there we go. That's good. Let me go ahead and plop this in here, and boom, should be done in like 10 seconds. 11 tops. Dang. That's so quick. It's so insanely quick. Anyways, I'll put lantern here and another one over there. There we go. And then we'll just blend this into the landscape a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. I like that. Oh, wow. And look at this. I killed a zombie that had a backpack out as a gold backpack. It's got a golden apple in it. That's pretty dope. And here we go. This is looking pretty good so far. We've got a little like rocks and minerals cellar here. I need some fish. I need some fish to put in here. And then we've got, you know, some veggies and whatnot. And then over here, I'm going to have a butcher. But again, I need some food. I got to go delete some things in order to get some stock there for them. And then we have some signs here for some other plots, and I'm gonna go ahead and start building up some more market stalls here. Like I said, I want this to be, you know, not just this is like a little central area where all these people are coming together and selling stuff, providing for the community. But I have a messed up inventory, so there's a couple things I gotta get, and then we'll get building. Now that is what I'm talking about. That is a market square. This one's not quite done yet. I got a baker, but I need some bread first. And I don't have enough hay. But we've got a nice little wood shop over here. Do I still have the thing on here? No, all right, I got rid of that. But we've got a nice wood shop over here. We've got a nice little flower stand. A little, you know, blacksmith area for the blacksmith to sell stuff. And it just ties in so perfectly with this area here. I think this looks great. And if we just back down a little bit, oh my gosh, this ties in so well. Now, as you can see, I started doing some pathing. We have some going down off this way. We have some going off in this direction, and I will be doing more of this soon, and probably getting rid of all of this grass, because I gotta be honest with you, I don't think this grass fits at all. I want more podzol than I do grass. And I have a solution for that as well. And yeah, you know what? Let's put some stuff away and we can work on that solution right now. And my plan for this is to just plant big spruces kind of all over the place. And we'll just cut them down once they grow. Folks, we are getting so close to being done with this, but we are once again missing a whole bunch of hay blocks and also fodder. I think it's just fodder at this point. We need over 200 of it. So in order to get more of that, I created this because I need hay. I need so much hay. So if I put this in here, theory says if I place this redstone a torch, I should be able to do that. And our piston has not gone back. There we go. Now this shouldn't have enough light. So why is that not breaking now? Oh, you know why? I think I need a block there. There we go. That's perfect. So now I should just be able to hold right click. Awesome. And that's all the bone meal that I have. But it did give me 55 wheat, which is pretty fantastic. I don't really have a farm right now that is going to get me a ton of bone meal, but I'm getting a lot of seeds from this. And if we head over here, I have like 1,800 seeds that I've been
plowing through. Just take care of the locals. And that's given us some more bone meal, not a ton. And you know what? While we wait for more of the wheat to grow, I think it's high time that we get some paths established here as well. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start running path blocks until they connect up together. Yeah, I think something like this kind of works. We might widen this one out a little bit more like this way. Obviously, I want to, you know, make these a little bit wider and make them look normally, I guess. Yeah, something kind of like that. Looks like, you know, the entrance of a town, like a huge entrance of a town. We'll have a path running off in this direction, just going to that watchtower there. I think that looks pretty great. And as this is the main thoroughfare, I think it makes sense to make it, you know, relatively wide. And we'll get rid of some of this foliage and such later. Maybe another path going off in this direction to this watchtower. And take a looky here. That plot right there got us everything that we need in order to get our last build in here. I'm actually really excited. It's not our last build, but it's like it's that second-ish to last build. It's our next big building. Anyways, I'm gonna hit the start record button, boop, and then we are going to blast in. Oh man, I'm actually really excited about this. I don't know why I'm nervous. Every time I go to hit start on one of these things, I'm so nervous. Anyways, here we go. I've been a busy little beaver. As you can probably see behind me, I've got a bunch of posts and some lanterns dangling from some light posts and all that sort of stuff. I've got some nice paths going around, and look at this thing. Look at this mead hall. Oh my gosh, this thing is so awesome. Ooh, wee. All right, so before we go in there, I just want to show you a little bit of what I've been doing. I've got a nice little cotton field over here, growing some cotton. Over here, we're going to grow something else entirely. And I've got these paths going along here, and I absolutely adore them. Actually, I'm gonna have to get some stone so I can put buttons and whatnot all over the place. But these they go to every single build that we have so far, and they really just literally tie the entire place together. I love them. The only thing they're missing is a couple of leaf blocks. I need to get some leaves in here for these little posts right on the path. I always love doing that. But if we hop into Cheaty Free Cam, you get an aerial view of what this place looks like so far. Come on, this place is really coming together so well. Ah, God, I love this thing. Look at it. Look how beautiful it is. But I have also furnished the entire inside as well. So let's go ahead over here and we'll get inside here. We also have another field that I need to fill in there, but we'll get there in a second. But on the flank of each side of the entrance, we have these beautiful places where you can just sit down and enjoy a nice little campfire and maybe some grog. And we got the same over here as well. Inside, you can hang up your coats and put your boots down. And then it is a proper mead hall. Look at this. We've got, you know, the Lord sitting here at the middle of this table, and then 2 extra tables with this massive kitchen over here that is just going to be cooking up way too much grub. I'm standing on the counters. Let me just wipe my feet off on this cutting board. With a whole bunch of wine barrels and ale barrels and a whole bunch of other stuff in here. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got some lofts holding more, just one loft holding up some more storage and whatnot up there. We got some statues we gotta put some stuff in. And then once you've had your grog and you're happy, there is a place where you can sleep here as well. Now there is an upstairs. I just never built a way to get up there, but we will Cheaty Free Cam, and we have this nice little balcony loft. I love lofts and balconies. I think they're absolutely stellar. And then if we keep going up, there's nothing upstairs. There's nothing up here. There could be, I just never put anything here, but I do love the little balconies on the top here as well. They're just not accessible at the moment. But hey, if you're interested in coming into this world and hanging out and you want to build a way upstairs, go ahead and join my Patreon. If you become a patron of any tier, you will get schematics of these builds as well as a world download that you yourself can download and explore and have fun in. I'll have the mod pack available as well, so you can play to your heart's content. But honestly, folks, there's not really much left to do here. There's just a couple of little bits, some cleanup that we have to get done. I have some details that I need to decorate with, finish up some farms, and then we're all set. So why don't we jump into a time lapse and we'll finish this build.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially done. We're officially done. Let's go take a stroll on this brand new Minecraft day in our Viking village. Now, I put a couple of carts around, and I think they turned out great, and you have to have random assortment of barrels and whatnot. And I figured having some cut down trees would be perfect right outside of the barn. And I haven't done much down here. I just added a couple barrels and little knickknacks here and there for our farm area. And as we head into the town proper, oh my gosh, look at the detail in this area. I think this turned out so wonderful here with our little fields. We got some pumpkin fields over here in front of our longhouse. And then again, just some clutter and random whatnots sitting around, which I think just adds so much life and realism to a world. The house that started it all, and I thought I was gonna move into one of the other houses at some point, but I gotta be honest with you, this thing worked so well for us for this entire video. A nice little cart for our blacksmith to bring their goods to the market over here, and I finally put in some, I didn't get magma blocks, but I put some flint blocks in here, and I think it turned out pretty well. And just random smitterings and smatterings of stuff all over the place. This place just turned out so wonderful. I even did the well. I finished the well. Well, I mean, most of it anyways. Probably could have gone farther down, but that's okay. And we head up here to, oh gosh, I love this place so much. I love this thing so much, to our beautiful, beautiful mead hall. And I got a nice little shipment of, you know, some crates and whatnot in front of our mead hall, ready to be brought inside. And in the inside here, I just did a little bit of decorating and put some paintings up, and I put some things in the statues as well. And I am calling this build done. Now, this build is done, but I need to address the elephant in the room. I failed. I failed miserably on the 100-day challenge. I really did, but that's okay. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, and ever since I built that longhouse years ago, I've been wanting to make some sort of Viking village, and I think I succeeded in the build. I just didn't succeed on the time frame, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I did what I wanted to do. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. And although I didn't do it in the time frame that, you know, the internet really loves, they love 100 days, I still got all of this done. All of this done. Isn't this incredible? I think it looked, it turned out great. Will I do another 100 days video? Probably not. You know, and there's also like Just Great Season 2 coming up at some point. Yeah, I probably won't do another 100-day videos. I'll probably just, you know, build like a town or something like that, and I don't know, make it a challenge or just do it creative. I'm not really sure. But let me know what you think I should do. Did you enjoy this? Was it all right that I went over 100 days? Again, I think it was fine. But hey, listen, come here for a second. Come here. I have a Patreon. And if you become a patron at any tier whatsoever, this world download is yours. Everything in it you can explore, you can come hang out, you can experience. The whole thing is yours. I will also release schematics of individual builds to my patrons as well. And speaking of patrons, you can sign up at patreon.com/throwlash. Link is in the description. I also want to give an absolutely massive shout out to Nodecraft, who is a sponsor of mine. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me and this community. If you're interested in hosting a server of your own, whether it's Minecraft or whatever, Nodecraft has the server space for you. Another link in the description for my affiliate link if you would like some percentage off. Anyways, folks, that is all the time that I have for this video. I am going to go ahead and put all of my stuff in our little starter build over here so you can have all of it when you go ahead and explore this area. I'll put it right in the cabinet right next to my bed. And now that I'm naked and the sun is going down, ladies and gentlemen, another huge heartfelt thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to see me do more stuff like this in the future, let me know, and you know, I'll see what I can do. Anyways, folks, like, subscribe, all that crazy nonsense, and we'll see you in the next Throwlash video. Much love all. Bye!